Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. This is not going to be like a full cooking video, but in this pot I have some tiny shrimp, some onion, minced garlic, butter, some balsamic glaze, and obviously some Asian vegetable in here. And with this, actually making a gluten-free dish, gluten-free pasta dish with this, a shrimp pasta dish. I think this should be really good. We get the red cut up onion right there. See that one? No, I didn't touch it. But I get those pre-cut, saves time. And then this was frozen Asian vegetable, which is fine. You have shortcuts. Sometimes it's really good. It's the same thing with the shrimp. The shrimp was pre-cooked, shelled, detailed, and deveined. And so I melted down the real butter, threw in some minced garlic, dehydrated minced garlic. There you go. Just like let that cook down, and then I put in the shrimp, and then just a few minutes ago I put in those vegetables. So we're gonna let that cook. Okay, well, it didn't take long for those vegetables to cook. And I know a lot of people are out there like, don't crack it in half. Oh my God, that's annoying. Why did you do that? Because one thing you learn when you've been poor most of your life is you want to make that pasta expand. I know a lot of people say, don't do that, just don't. You're going to anger the Italians. Y'all, you do you. There isn't much in here anyway, but I try to make it look like there's more in the box, because honestly, that wasn't much. There's usually more than that in these boxes, but not this time. Heck. Like a pail. A pail. Great. So now I'm going to put some water in with this. Not too much, but enough. That in there a little bit at a time. If I had I ran out of vegetable stock, or trust me, I'd be using vegetable stock. Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be enough water. That's enough water that you're looking at it like, no, it isn't. Oh, I know, just look it. Woo! Cracked off a bit. But, yeah, we're going to let that cook. Now, gluten-free pasta actually cooks a lot quicker than your regular stuff. So, yeah. Get some cleaning done while this is cooking. Okay, remember how I told you spoopy things have been happening more and more? I had to turn this back down. Something turned it to here when I keep it over here. And then something's been messing with heater, I should say the AC, the lights, a bunch of just weird. So yeah, sometimes I'll come in and I know I have to turn the oven off, so I always do that. And it'll be back on. Weird, right? Cooking with Spoopies. That's not the title. Something I will let all of you know, that when the kitchen is getting fixed, we won't be using the stove. We will be back to the air fryer for a while. So for all of you out there that I got hooked on air fryer, that will be back, like I said, while the kitchen's fixed, or being fixed soon, I hope. So I just checked the pasta. It's almost al dente. I think it needs about 5 more minutes. Now that this is al dente, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain it. Okay, now that it is drained, I will shut that off. Just gonna drizzle a little more balsamic on it. Stir that around. Does this need cheese? No, it does not. This is just one of those dishes that does not necessarily need cheese. Oh, that balsamic smells amazing. So now I'm just gonna plate this up. You might hear how I tell the guys that their bowl is ready. Bowl 1 is almost done. I tell them kind of like a restaurant. Your order is up. Rob is usually the first one in here. Usually, sometimes Stephen. Wedge across that. Look at that. That's pretty. Right? That is a pretty bowl. It's a pretty bowl of food. Anyway. So, bowl 1 is up. Food. Sometimes you gotta get a little louder with that. Anyway, I'll meet you out in the living room. Now that we're out here in the living room, this right here, healthy. And besides, don't forget that, anyway, don't mind me, I'm hungry. Don't forget that a meal like this, not only gluten-free, soy-free, and dairy-free, but you also have the flavor. That is really good. And all the nutrition. In here to help you with a lot of health issues. This is really good. What you guys think?
Very good. Yeah.
So, like I always say, don't forget you can cook a healthy, yummy meal on a budget. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'm gonna eat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.